Hey folks, on this morning my children and I were going through Proverbs 25 for devotions and came across verses 1 and 2. These also are Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied. Now, if you recall, in the Old Testament, the kings were required to actually handwrite the first 5 books of the Bible, the law. And in doing that, they became more familiar with, of course, God's word. But it says here that which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied. Truth is true for all generations. And our goal as parents is to transfer not just what truth is, but to teach our kids how to acquire truth. And that's in verse 2. It is the glory of God to conceal things. So God in his sovereignty, God in his economy, conceals certain things from his creation, at least for a time. But the glory of kings is to search things out. And when we talk about kings there, I think we're talking about leaders. We should train our kids to think differently than the world. How does the world think? Well, most people just see today, maybe tomorrow. They're not looking to next month, next year, or 10 years from now. How does this activity now, where will it take us 5, 10 years from now? That's what leaders do. They search matters out. I've often said for pastors, we have time to get into God's word, to get past just the history and past the obvious messages of the scriptures, but also to think, what are the implications? What are the ramifications of these issues? And that's what we're talking about here. To teach our kids that when everybody else sees this generic picture of life, they see the very same picture, but they draw so many life lessons. Like in the previous chapter, when they saw the wall broken down over the vineyard, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and they considered. They were thinking through. And so I want to encourage you today, in addition to teaching your kids the academics, we want to teach them how to think and to do so biblically. And one great way to do that is to go through the scriptures, take time, ask the why. Why this? Why did the writer put this way? Because it's not just the what, it's also the why and the when that matters a lot in God's economy. And if we can teach our kids to think that way, they'll be well ahead of their peers. This is Kirk Smith with ISHE's Take 5.